That's good chicken.
Hey.
What?
The Reefer Madness movie from like the 30s.
Alright, let's do this thing.
Well, I thought you was gonna be on the floor.
I thought so too.
God damn. I said, oh, that's a wrap.
Yeah. It'll be on camera fucking too. Be fucking blooper reel. Alright, 3, 2, 1. What up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of The Chicken Run. I am your host, Alex, almost busted my ass on camera, Kelly. And these are my co-hosts for today.
What's going on, everybody? It's me. It's Josh, Mr. I still got some fries left this time around.
Oh, wow. Must not be too good. Do you need salt or something?
No, they're actually,
All right.
I'll save it for later, but
And we have our third host, a reoccurring third host.
Reoccurring third host. Yep, I am Sean, always on time and never late, like Josh Merkel.
Damn.
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 He would say that as I tumble with
Yeah,
fries. You know what I mean?
Can't sing that much.
Fucking fries doing gymnastics over here. 9.8, 9.7, you know?
6. But today we are going to be doing a re-evaluation of Chuck's Hot Chicken. If you guys may know, I did a secret episode. For
Selfish episode.
Oh damn!
I'm sorry.
God. I don't like that energy.
Oh, sorry. It must be the Chuck sauce.
It must be.
That chuck sauce is good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's just honey mustard with some barbecue sauce in there, but I'm liking it.
Probably. But we're doing a reevaluation. He did it too. Oh.
I don't know about this Chucky sauce. It's child's play.
Reevaluation of Chuck's Hot Chicken. Last time when I did it by myself, I gave it a 6.5. The fries a 6, the chicken a 8, the service a 7, the price a 5. So we will get into that right now. So, Josh, what do you think of the fries?
They good. They're not bad. It's like, it remind me of, who that? I ordered that now from Long John Silver's, but
I didn't even think of that, yeah.
it's a decent fry.
They definitely need a little salt for me, but they're all good fries. I think there's potato in the fry, consistent.
Are these plain or did you get the heat number 2?
Number 2 for those.
Okay.
Yeah, so with these guys, Sean got a chicken sandwich. He got the level 2 chicken sandwich. Josh got the level 2 chicken tenders, the 5-piece meal, and I got just plain chicken tenders again. Seem to be enjoying them so far. So.
Level 2 is pretty good.
All right,
It's got a decent kick to it.
All right.
I can handle 3.
Yeah, I think the 4 they said was like really, really hot. So
There's even a 5 I saw.
I'm not doing a 5. Everything they put in the disclaimer section, I would be disclaiming. So I'm okay.
I don't know, I feel like we can do a secret episode.
You can do a secret episode.
All 3 of us try the 5.
No, okay. You're
See who can finish the sandwich.
Josh is against the 5.
That's almost the equivalent to trying to get atomic wings at Wingstop.
I would bankroll that episode.
Oh man.
You can go for it, man.
He said he would fund the episode, guys. So
We should do it. We should do it for you. We should blindfold you,
Blindfold me.
and we should give you like
All
a secret
5
tender.
levels.
No, right. Give you a secret tender. This isn't so bad. And
Yeah.
let's try this one.
give him like a bunch of different tenders. Like, hey, this one tastes like water. Oh, that's Cane's.
You motherfuckers.
But yeah, so what would you guys rate the fries out of 10?
Actually, I give them a good 8 because they held the heat for a little while. Considering I know I was a little truant, but
The fries are okay, but like without the chuck sauce, I feel like I've had better. It's kind of like Chick-fil-A fries. Like if it weren't for the Chick-fil-A sauce, I'd give it a 6.
I mean, they're waffle fries. So yeah.
I like the waffle fries.
This chuck sauce,
Yeah.
so I'm all about it.
I don't know. I could have went without chuck sauce.
Okay.
It's okay.
How does it taste? Like,
The chuck sauce?
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's a honey mustard variant.
A hybrid of it.
Pretty much, if you will.
It's in the genus family of honey mustard.
Right, sub name, you know. But it's not bad. If you like honey mustard, you'll like the chuck sauce. I myself am not a big fan of honey mustard.
He likes the ranch.
Well, I mean, I like ranch, but I'm used to honey mustard like on sandwiches, and I really not a big dunk my tenders or something in the honey mustard type guy.
Alright.
But it's not bad though.
I'm willing to give him maybe a 6 or a 7.
Did you get chuck sauce? You didn't get it. Yeah, you just right the condimentless wonder.
Yeah. I say the fries a 7 maybe. I'll give them a 7. It's a little bit better than last time I had them.
Okay.
You feeling 7? Or
I'll go with it. You know, I'll let you guys say 7. It's cool.
What does that mean?
I'm not gonna argue on it.
I mean, I would like
that.
input.
I'll go for 6.5.
It means he has an adjustable 6.
Oh.
You have your 7, and I tell you, it was, you know, I like it. It was pretty much an 8 for me.
All right. Well,
So-
I guess
so
that's an even ground.
It's
I
a
think.
7.
Yeah, that's even. All right. So we all got different tastes. I don't know. Josh like is the fry guy, so he thinks they're an 8. That's pretty good for you, Chuck. So
It's not an 8. He didn't finish his fries before we started.
that's facts, though.
However, I did tarry and have conversation, so
Okay.
I did start them though.
I feel like even still, you would have been finished if they were bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I thought they were good. I was putting, in fact,
Like if you bit into the fry, we're like, God damn, like you usually are.
well,
They would have been finished.
but normally I'd be here when they're like really, really fresh. I'd be waiting on somebody else to bring the fries.
Gotcha.
But I was a little late this time, so the fries looked cold. But I was like, well, if they were warmer, they would be marvelous. So I can't knock them because I'm late.
That's
I thought they were pretty good, considering it was, you know, almost, you know.
I mean, a fry is a fry. They're not the main thing. They're just.
I don't know unless you go to rallies. I don't know.
Oh yeah, rallies.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've been to places where
You
the
try
fry.
that at rallies. Dude, probably the fry get out.
The fries at rallies are so good that they even created a fry lovers burgers. They're like, listen here, you fat fucks. You like our fries? Let's go put them on top of a burger.
Man.
But yeah, I think also, where was the last place you recommended? In the
Kimchi guys.
Kimchi.
No, the one before that. So the first place you recommended. What was
Oh, it was Chicken Out.
it? Yeah, Chicken Out. Their fries were extremely better than the chicken itself. So, like, not even close. It was like the chicken was a 3, the fries were 8. That's a big fucking shame when I would go to a place called Chicken Out for their fries. Like,
Yeah.
I still haven't forgiven you for that. Well,
This guy.
No, not introduce you to kimchi guys.
that's kind of even out, but you got to get one more place to.
Whatever.
Put you back in good graces.
When I suggest a place, I've never been there,
Right.
There you
so
go.
it's a crapshoot. You know, why go to a
I
place?
thought you did go to Chicken Out first.
No, I never went.
Okay.
I had expectations for it because it's from like the same people who made High Point Drive-In, I think. But
Yeah, that's why you did say that. Okay.
I'll probably have some food in there.
So guys, what do you
It's
think?
off subject, but they do have like a fried crab sandwich in there. Like the whole crab.
You might have to try that.
That mother stupendous.
It's stupendous. I like
Man.
it. I'll give it a try. We'll talk about it offline. But
Back to the book.
yeah,
back to the crab out.
back to the chicken.
The crab run.
be a Krabby Patty.
What do y'all think of the chicken, Mike? You
That's
guys-
a really good chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I see. Halfway to the promised land, standing at the precipice. What kind of pickle is that?
I think it's just like a normal pickle, probably like dill.
You know,
It's not like a bread and butter pickle.
if it was, well, I'd probably slap the sandwich out your hand and take it for myself. I don't know, them pickles addictive. I don't know what it is about a bread and butter pickle. They are addictive.
Yeah, they look like a regular pickle. They put it on top of the chicken tenders sometimes too.
Those tenders are freaking huge, though.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they are a pretty
very good sized chicken
size.
tender.
Pretty sizey. No complaints in the size department.
And they got those Shane Diesel tenders.
Oh God.
I don't know. What did I say last time? I said,
Call me Bob Seger. I'll turn
yeah. Wheel of Fortune over here. Like,
yes, you have one page. What'd you give him last time?
8.
It's still 8.
Yeah, I think it's still
I'd
8.
give it an 8.
It's still 8.
I'm with Josh. I could probably do like the level 3.
Yeah, I can definitely do level.
Comfortably.
Yeah, I can do level 3.
Yeah.
4 maybe ish, depending on how strong the 3 is, but this Nashville is pretty decent. It's like you ever had Cajun like from Wingstop?
Yeah.
It's not as high as Cajun. It's like right underneath that.
Okay.
So I'm guessing the level 3 might be around that time.
Alright. That'll be pretty interesting. We might have to do that level 4, man. I'm interested in level 4 now.
For white people, it's about as spicy as bread.
As who?
As bread.
As bread.
Bread.
That means it's not spicy, I guess. Am I right with that?
Yeah, dude, like out west, like if you go into the mountains, like the Idaho, Utah area, they can't handle spicy.
What? Man, you concrete.
I went to McDonald's and I was like, could I get a spicy chicken sandwich? And like, we don't carry it. They don't carry spicy there.
Really?
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah. I didn't know that. No.
Man.
I didn't know you can take shit off the menu.
A whole region.
Yeah.
Put them on front. Yeah, we're not selling any spices.
They didn't have any hot sauce in the grocery store.
What?
Dude, it was wild.
Huh?
The mayor said, no more hot sauce. For my first decree, no more hot sauce anywhere. No more hot nothing.
I had a Metal Gear Solid song.
And the only thing different about like the mountain area there and like here is just white people as far as the eye can see.
Oh no, that's scary.
Yeah.
No hot sauce.
Yeah, no hot sauce.
Wow.
I was listening to like Mac Miller and they were like, turn that down.
Who do you think you are?
That's crazy. Yeah, I still say the chicken's an 8.
Yeah, nice. They big size. They fried good. Good bread on.
Mm-hmm.
They juicy. They ain't dry. They definitely aren't dry.
Yep.
Which makes all the world of a difference.
Yeah.
It's not like having a big tender that's ashy.
Ashy. The price is still 5 for me. With all 3 of our meals, this shit was about $45.
Wait, they had. I need some understanding here, Chuck. On your website, you offer a 4-piece or a 6-piece. So when we get to the doorstep, you don't need to tell me we got 5. Like, where, why, what happened?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I just wanted the 4. But did fries come with it, or was it
Fries are extra.
Yeah,
Fries are extra.
So they don't have a whole combo.
No meal. Like you either get the 4, 6, or whatever 5, whatever tender.
Whatever number they take.
Yeah. And then they have a section where you can add stuff on. So fries are extra. I think they might come with his chicken sandwich, but I think I had to add them too, and they just conveniently put it in there with him. His stuff. They put it in there with them. So yeah, you had everything. Fries are extra for everything. They don't have combos.
You know how many tenders on your sandwich by any chance? Could you gauge it? Maybe it's 3.
I don't know. I mean, it was a decent sized sandwich.
It was. That's all that. But
as far as like the pricing,
we're talking about how many tenders.
I paid 11, which if I was just told like that was just the meal cost, I would be okay with that. Mm-hmm. But the fact that you have to like add on the fries and a drink, it's kind of like, why not just make it the meal? Because it's a psychology thing.
Yeah, it is. It always is.
Because if you gotta get fries extra,
I don't want it.
Yeah, like granted, the fries aren't like outrageous. It's like $2 for like regular fries.
Yeah, well, you know, this is America.
Mm-hmm.
Let's buy things together.
Yeah,
it was a decent portion of fries too.
Yeah, they definitely did fill the bag.
But I just don't like paying extra, and like I feel like it would be much better if they just had some combo meals.
Yeah, factor everything.
Yeah, that way.
Somebody just do the math. Let's not be lazy.
Yeah.
Just do the math and
add it on to it.
add it in there.
So it's still a 5 for me. I don't like that shit. I really prefer things to be together. I feel like it would be cheaper if there was.
You got pickles in your box?
Yeah, I told them no pickles too, so that might go into the.
I had extra pickles in my box. I ate them.
I told them no pickles for you.
Oh,
For both of us, because I didn't know if you wanted the pickles. So you can have my pickles.
No, it's cool. I was wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to be slighted.
Yeah, because normally if you don't tell them not to put it on, like they'll just put it on regardless.
I don't mind pickles, but I have to be in the mood for pickles.
Same. And I'm not in the mood for them, and I told them no, and they still forced them upon me anyway.
Of course, like they forced the 5-piece upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck, you guys can't be forcing your will on your customers, okay?
What do you think you are, a frat boy?
Wow.
Who do you think you are, Brock Turner?
Wow, really?
Shit, Marilyn Manson? Shit.
Harvey Weinstein?
Man.
Louis C.K.?
That was a good one like that. That was nasty. Anyway,
But yeah, the tenders are a great size. I'm not gonna eat all 5. I can tell you that now.
it is filling me up. I think about the third tender, I think you'll be pretty full.
Here's the thing, despite the price point, I would go back.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like the food is really good.
So, I mean, you gotta factor that into your price consideration.
I did.
You did?
I did. It's a 5.
It's a 5?
It's 5.
You would go back for a place that the price is a 5? That's like...
If the chicken is an 8 and the price is a 5, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah. If I don't have 2 jobs, then I won't be going back here. Luckily, I have 2 jobs, so I can afford to pay that little bit of extra shit.
Well,
But if I was poor, for the poor man's chicken loving taste, don't go here because you'll go broke. So, but if you got money to blow, the food's pretty good.
Listen, if you're poor, this would be a great, like, anniversary dinner. Babe, I went all out for you.
I got Chuck's hot chicken. The shit was like $50 for both of us.
man.
Not including the fries. We had to pay $10 extra for our fries, but it's okay. No, I'm good.
Their soda came in cans.
Yeah, that's what another thing too.
Oh, the cans came from them?
Yeah.
How you gonna have high-priced chicken? You might as well have this on the shelf.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Did they have this on the shelf?
Yes, man. They had just all this was in cans. There was no bottles. No,
So they didn't have a soda machine?
No.
What are
Cans.
they doing?
Only thing they had a machine for was like lemonade, I think.
Yeah, what kind of stuff? That's a, it's just a water tank.
Yeah.
So they don't have no like.
No.
None of that?
Nope. They got the fucking liquor store fucking cans.
Wow.
So that's another thing. I was like, we're in a pandemic and I gotta fucking drink out of a can.
As much as they charge for the chicken, you think that they could afford
A little bit of bottles, like,
Not even bottles. I mean, you could have a
little
a
dispenser,
fountain.
yeah.
Also, I brought Pepsi Blue, which is back in stock.
Man, speaking of stock, good luck getting anything. Nothing's here. It doesn't matter where you go. Can't get anything. Unless it's on the shelf. All the stores are overran. Man, it's like we're on the verge of a zombie apocalypse here.
Me and Josh have earlier last month, me and him were trying to get PlayStation 5 controller chargers, and this shit was never fucking in stock.
Gosh.
Yeah, never in stock like any kind.
Technically, it's still not in stock, but they made their own brand and they,
With the Insignia.
Insignia put their own thing out,
Mm-hmm.
which was smart by them because Sony can't seem to put them on the shelf. Fumble. There you go.
No!
For the record, he fumbled the chicken. I fumbled the potato. So his fumble cost you more.
This is a 5-second rule.
There's no time continuum here.
Alex mops his floors like weekly, so
Yeah, maybe.
Just trying to.
Might have been a week last year.
I don't think he has a mop, but that's okay.
I do. Hey.
Neither here nor there.
Hey, I got a mop. I got 3
Trying to
mops.
make you look.
Oh,
like
3. What's a Swiffer now?
Anyway, but yeah, just everything today has been out of stock though. Like,
It'd be hard. Like, like y'all can get a soda machine, man. Y'all can do that, but.
Yeah, fucking cans. Like when
how much was a can of soda?
I want to say maybe like $3 or so.
For a can of soda?
I want to say about $3 extra.
No, man, it can't be.
It was like
No, it's like $3 extra for the soda and the
no. I want to maybe it was
fries.
It was like $2 something. It was over $2.
No, it wasn't.
Just for the can of soda?
It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been.
I want to say yeah, man. Like I want to say it was like either $1.99 or over $2.
Man, you can go to Sam and get a case of soda.
Yeah, I promise you it was. Like I distinctly remember that when I did my first episode, that the sodas was like $2. Canned soda, and I was like, man, like y'all can keep this.
Man, you got the dropsies this episode. What happened to my head? That's alright, now we're complete. Everyone has fumbled something today.
To be fair, I caught mine. It
Doesn't
just
matter.
landed right there.
Doesn't matter.
Still dropped it.
Doesn't matter.
Still dropped it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the drop episode. Of
Yeah, right.
The chicken run.
Man.
We got the drops coming out like beats.
We dropped it like it's hot, you know. Pharrell and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I love that song. The service is still about a 7. They weren't really too over. It's passing. Like they gave me my food. I was out. It was last time I went there. There was fucking like a girl who fucking talked like this when you put up to the window. I swear to God, like
Like the girl from Police Academy?
yeah. Like
You call her soft lips?
yeah.
Oh, God.
Cause like when I went up there the first time, I was like, yeah, I'm picking up for. She came up to the window, was like, I was like, what? Would you say that? Would you say that, chat? Like, can I help you? Like she, if she was like a fucking TV and like you would try to turn the volume up, it went up like one notch, like one number. It was like she did not raise her voice at all.
Well, she was screaming at you.
Probably,
Yeah,
she was screaming.
When her and her boyfriend fight, so you can tell that she's mad. Just cheated on me again. I'm gonna fuck your whole family.
Oh my goodness. That's how she talked the whole time. Thank you, have a good day. I'm like, what? I don't know. And like, granted, she was wearing a mask, but like, I feel like through the mask, if you yell enough, you can get through. Like, I was right in front of her. I could not hear what the fuck she was saying. She wasn't there today, thank God, because otherwise I would have still been confused. But service is passing. It's a 7. Nothing really too special about it. They do deliver it as well. I don't know how far they deliver it, but they do.
Your order got to be over $15, don't it?
Probably, yeah, I think that's what it said, yeah.
So you can afford to have somebody drive a car to go deliver the food, but you can't afford. That's how you can afford it. Charging. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, the minimum is $15 for you to deliver, so it's like what, one meal?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
like
Jimmy John's.
one meal if you add fries and a soda. So like normally the
Yeah.
meal would be, the chicken test would be $11, but like the fries and the soda were equal 15.
Yeah, but they almost like.
You got a pound of tenders with those 5 though. Like that's like.
Yeah, them tenders are big. I didn't know.
Yeah, like they're worth the $11.
I had 3.
Oh golly.
Yeah, I had 3. That's it. Dang, Alex, what's going on? You all out?
No, I got one more.
Man, it's a new record. Alex got 4 tenders. Boy, he must got on a boat today. He rode a rubber raft this morning. Boy, he said, "I'm ready to eat."
I haven't ate nothing since yesterday, man. I didn't even have breakfast today, and I went straight to work. I ain't even been to sleep. I took a pre-game nap before the episode.
I figured that out.
Yeah, but I was hungry. I was fucking starving. So, but yeah. So I don't know. Pretty much the only thing that changed is the fries, I think. So I guess we can even it out for the reevaluation as a cold 7. Would you agree to that, or maybe just keep it at the 6.5?
I'll keep it at 6.5. The only thing that keep me from giving it a 7 is this damn soda. To be honest with you, takes away from the value.
Thank you. Like I felt like a peasant. I was like, yeah, I got some Pepsis too. She was like, oh yeah. I was like,
yeah, man, it's just it takes away. I mean, like the chicken is great, the fries are good, but then you come with the canned soda. It's not for the one.
I was expecting like 3 cups of styrofoam or whatever, like everywhere else.
But you know what? Even with the I don't know, fountain sodas, they be disrespectful too. They give you a gallon of ice and a splash of soda.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I
true.
mean? So it's, you know, these fast food people gotta put some respect on your beverage.
I agree.
You know.
I agree. So, all right, let's keep it at a 6 and
They
a
can take
half.
6.5.
You agree with that, Sean? Or-
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is that one of those things where you don't want to argue, or?
I'm not an arguer.
He's not arguing. He knew what he knew. That's why he had Pepsi Blue. He knew. In the back of his mind, he knew that soda's gonna be bullshit.
This raggedy with their canned soda.
So they didn't see it on the menu.
I'm gonna stop at fucking Quick Trip and buy for $3.33.
Yeah, like
two
you can-
Pepsi Blues.
That shit is whack, man. I couldn't believe that shit. But yeah, Chucks, thanks to you having canned sodas, you could not raise your score up behind a 6.5. Your fries impressed Josh a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I knew there was a little Coke in there. They kept heating. They still had a good taste in them.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's a strong fry. So, you know.
Yeah.
It means
I'm excited to see what their level 3 would be.
Yeah, I am too. Because that wasn't really it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like...
It was a kick.
It was like Chick-fil-A spicy chicken.
Yeah, like it was like a little tap. I know
Yeah,
exactly what you mean.
it's not like...
Yeah, like I had to pause the episode to get water.
Right, it wasn't no, you know...
I didn't sweat.
Nah,
Yeah, I mean, like...
We
and that's what means to something right there.
you know, and it doesn't take a lot for me to sweat. I'm
Yeah,
fat.
that's what I was saying.
Man.
But
I sweat just standing.
So for today's episode, we'll get you our quote of the day, and then for our topic of the day, we just talk about, you know, should be proud of doing things like you're supposed to do as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people kind of brag on it a little bit.
Oh yeah, people want the accolades for just being irresponsible.
Want cookies and stuff like for doing.
Just give it up.
Yeah.
You know, there's
I
no-
bought my own house by the age of 30.
It's like great. That's
Oh,
great
that
for you.
is you.
I mean,
I wasn't doing a dig at you though.
It's
okay.
You say it with like internal pride, not like look at me, I'm better than you.
Okay, I appreciate
thank you.
it.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
There is a tone of achievement, and there's the condescending tone.
Yeah.
And we're here to address those who condescend, because I mean you're doing what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
What you should do. You're responsible to put a roof over your head. Where that roof may be, who knows?
We should also talk about the people who don't do those things and still like feel like they need accolades for whatever they think they're doing.
This could-
Oh, the Jimmy DeSantis of the world.
Yeah.
This could go on forever.
Yeah.
You know, but
we have 30 minutes.
of course. You know what I mean? This and many more.
We're gonna be dropping names.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
kidding.
Right.
Oh, you say you dropping names? Oh no.
Dropping names,
Like-
addies. Yeah.
Let me get the high school yearbook out,
Oh,
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That boy brought the high school yearbook, rated this all his classmates.
No,
Like,
listen, yeah.
yeah, this guy, I saw him behind 7-Eleven the other day, fucking smoking crack.
Whoa.
He offered to suck my dick for $1.
Whoa. The going rate is cheeseburger, sir.
That motherfucker can't pay for crack with cheeseburgers.
You remember that part of the
Best head I
scary,
ever
that
got.
part of the scary movie? He said, I said $1, bitch. I
Got a sandwich.
finger in the back, man. Said $1, bitch.
Those first two scary movies.
Yeah.
The third one and the fourth one were pretty good, but Leslie Nielsen was elevating it, but the Wayans brothers.
Yeah, they made the first two. After they left, it wasn't as good.
And what they produced after wasn't as good as the first two scary movies.
No, that's a classic. But we'll be right back after this.
You really want to hold your thumbs there, guy?
And we're back.
Welcome.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that was. He just had his thumbs up for the whole entire break.
Just frozen.
I thought he was buffering for a minute.
To the spot.
kept that up for a while. Look at that.
Yeah, had to pop your knuckle. But
that's the eternal pop.
Oh my god. You alright? Alright, cool.
Bubble wrap.
I call that thumb Michael Jackson because it's the king of pop.
Oh.
Wow. He's here all night, fellas.
Yeah.
Whether Alex wants me to be here all night or not.
No, you're gonna have to get out. But anyway, so today's quote of the day is: a wise man once said, "Sit down, be humble." His name was Kendrick Lamar.
It's not my favorite quote of that song.
Oh, what was your favorite quote?
Ooh, that pussy good. Won't you sit it on my taste buds?
That is a good quote, actually. That is good.
But that's not for this episode.
No,
so
maybe next episode. But this it goes into our next topic.
right.
It's just a nice segue into there. So me and Josh was talking with a mutual friend of ours, Taffy, just about people wanting accolades for being a fucking adult and everything. Just shit you're supposed to be doing anyway. And just like
it's a big gear grinder for me.
Yeah.
Like, as a responsible citizen of the world, you have to do your part of doing your part. So, I don't understand why it's a big narrative where people want accolades for doing things that they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
People brag on, oh, I do this, and I take care of my kids, and like, but you're supposed to, ma'am, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, sir, ma'am?
Yeah.
Those are your duties and responsibilities. So,
I mean, as soon as you had that child, you're supposed to take care
right,
of
it
the child.
is what you're supposed to do.
If
So
it wasn't your child and you're taking care of them, that's like, well, how'd you get that child?
Exactly.
Things do happen in the court of law that aren't always right. But I mean, those who do things that they're not supposed to do, and that's extra, then I can understand. That's an extra task you've taken on that you don't have to. That's one thing. But taking on the task that is your task, your cross to bear, it's really...
Maybe if, the child wasn't yours, maybe, and, you took care of it or you stepped
Yeah, if it's not yours and you come in, that's extra, But,
you're a saint.
Right.
As long as you're, a good step parent.
Right, and that's extra. But if it's yours, then... take care of your things, whether it be the roof over your head, the car you drive, the bills you owe, the job you applied for, because they definitely didn't come knocking on your door. Hey, you want to come? No, I'm okay. So it's just I don't know. It's getting boring. Just listen to the common narrative where people want all this notoriety for just doing what you're supposed to do and what many of us do every day and have no second thought. Like nobody's gonna high five you because you paid your mortgage, or they're not be waiting at the end of the tunnel. You gotta go through it. You gotta do it. So it's just part of life.
It's that term, adulting. I hate that term too.
It's like
because it's such a childish term. You
It
sound like
is.
a kid talking about being an adult. Adulting's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be stressful, but I mean,
it's not that difficult.
It's not. I mean,
pay your bills.
I consider I'm still a child, just with bills.
We're all children here. Children of the Lord.
I mean,
I'm not.
He's the child of the devil.
Yeah, probably. But
ICP.
But I also like to say I hate people who also want.
Hate is a strong word, Alex.
Oh, sorry.
You can say hate.
Oh, I can.
You ain't no child of the Lord. You can hate.
That's true. I can hate. I think you hate them a little bit too. But people who want more, want the accolades, and they're not even doing what they're supposed to be doing. For example, me and Josh work at a certain place. I won't name it. Every single time me and him come in, we find things that are supposed to be done, and they're never fucking done. And they're very easy, very simple things that could be done, and they're supposed to do them. And they rather for example, they're supposed to receive something. These are customer orders. If they can't figure out what the issue is, they'll open it up, I don't know what to do, and just leave it somewhere. And then someone just has to have the wherewithal to find it and ask what the fuck is going on and receive it. That's a customer's order. And
that does aggravate.
That's at every job though.
It is, and it's just. I mean, but we all have people that things at jobs that we feel like somebody else could have done. And like, why is this left for me? You know what I mean?
But these be the same people that want to be like, promoted and shit, and supervisors and stuff. And
I have nothing to do with internal affairs or whatever. Whatever the wills and ways and desires of this.
I'm a straight up snitch at my job. If I come in behind you and I see that you didn't do like the right thing, I just send to my supervisors like, this is a coaching opportunity.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's a good one. I like use that one. I think this will be a good coaching opportunity to make sure that people. I'm gonna use
how
that.
Very corporate of you.
I like that. That's really
good. Here's the thing though, because the coaching isn't necessarily like them getting written up, but it's like making sure that they know for the future. Because I don't want to come behind you.
It's an opportunity.
Like if you're supposed to sweep and you don't know how to sweep, you need to be coached on how to sweep.
Yeah, that's true. I like those. I like those like phrases like of how to say y'all fucking up in corporate like talk. Cause I'm a lead at my fucking job, and like I always when I talk to somebody, I'm like, there seems to be a disconnect with with what you think is required and what you are actually doing.
I mean, granted, it comes and goes with any job. Everybody got those people that they work with that just make the job harder than what it has to be. And it's just people just in a perfect world we wouldn't be working. I honestly feel like working is a scam. Yeah. I mean, how dare I trade in my valuable hours of my life just to have necessities and comfort? You know what I mean? Like, make it make sense, But I mean, it's the way of the world. It's just I
kind of like working though, cause like I can't play video games like all day, every day.
It's not about having to play video games. It's just the premise of you are giving a non-renewable resource for a finite one.
I get
your
that.
time.
But there's other aspects to it as well that you get from work, such as the social aspect. Mm-hmm. So you're not isolated all day. There's the
True.
I feel like financial aspect. Those are two different things right there that kind of evens out for me.
I feel like though at the same time like we have to like work our asses off just to have shelter, food, and things like we need to survive and live. As if we didn't have to work for that stuff, then it would be a little bit easier and less stressful for us. And then we're also ruining our mental health potentially and everything like that, depending on our job. So
I just think that's just kind of the cycle of the world. Like we were living,
and that's what's wrong.
500 years ago.
Well, I guess I would pose.
You'd still be doing the same thing.
I would pose this question. All right, now if money didn't exist, then what would you do? What would be your motivator to do anything?
I mean, here's your main motivation, all right? If we go back to before money, right? Your main motivation is survival.
Right.
So what do you need to survive?
Food.
So you gotta, and even if money didn't exist, you'd still have to work for your food. Either you're gonna gather it, you're gonna hunt it, or you're gonna cultivate it. So that's still a non-renewable source for a finite one, right? Shelter, you're gonna have to build your own shelter if money's not there.
Well, you still gotta get a shelter either way it go. But I'm just saying, like, what would be your focus?
But like,
if the money wasn't your motivation.
But even back then, though, like if you built the shelter, that was it. You built the shelter. You wouldn't have to pay more to keep the lights on in the shelter. You know what I'm saying?
It's true, but every time that the shelter would break down, because I mean, what were the materials that they were working with? You still had to work to build it back up, and again, you still got food.
Food would be easier. Once I build the shelter, I won't have to worry about the shelter. I can worry about the food. That would be easier. But now it's an endless cycle of working for the same things over and over and losing time.
You can't not work.
Says who? There are plenty who don't work.
That's true.
And we don't like those people, though.
Yeah.
No. There's a difference between people who don't work or people who are employed and don't work. There's a difference. There is a big difference.
I would say I don't like people who can work but then don't work.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I feel like they just play whatever,
Like when you play Grand Theft Auto 5 and you're playing Michael and you see his son, how do you feel about his son?
That he don't have to work for nothing. He just got his dad's money.
And you fucking hate him, don't you?
I mean,
Not really.
no.
I can't really be upset.
Because like,
I hate that dude. That dude's like, I need to get more money. Guess what I'm gonna do? Sell my dad's boat. A, you didn't pay for the boat. B, you didn't even get any money for it.
Yeah, but that is a different psyche and cycle. Those are people who have entitlement issues because they never had to quote unquote work. They don't understand the value of it all.
Right.
So, of course, it's easy for him. I'm just gonna do this to get some money. But if somebody that literally spent 10,000 hours to get said boat, then it means more to them because they actually put in the work, and you just looking at somebody make money for real quick.
But what I'm saying is
that'd be cool too because like as a parent you would like want your child to kind of live better than how you did. So like I don't know, it'd be kind of cool.
There's a fine line.
There's a fine. I know.
It is. Yeah. There is a gray area.
Like you have to check that entitlement shit.
Yeah, there is.
But it is good that like I as a parent I know that my child doesn't have to like. Fucking what was Michael doing, robbing banks and shit to get to like where get to where he is now. You know what I'm saying? My child never has to go or kill somebody to get to these levels or hit somebody with my car down the fucking boulevard or street and bodies flying everywhere and get chased by the police when you're at 4 stars. Like his son don't have to do that shit. He just can sell a boat and not get money and shit and do stupid shit.
But my point is like, and we're talking about adulting and doing the things that we need to do.
Facts.
And not wanting accolades for it. But then we're also talking about those who don't do the things that they need to do and still want something out of it.
That's what I was saying.
And that's kind of what I'm saying is like if you have the ability to work but you choose not to, then you're just a burden on other people. Now it's one thing if you can't work, if you have some sort of disability that prevents you from working, you should be taken care of by the community, right?
But what if like
if you're not contributing to the community,
right? I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I get what you're saying.
But
then you're a burden on those who
right. You just basically quote unquote not carrying your weight.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, but like I don't know.
Even in your world without money, there's still going to be work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not refuting the work part. It's just the whole,
money system and like.
Right. There's that part. You know what I mean? It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
It's literally a game, and just like what you said earlier about Michael's son. There are plenty other people in America or any other country who do make a good living for themselves, rather be honest or dishonest, and put their children in a position where they don't necessarily have to, quote unquote, get it out the mud.
And there's also like taxes and shit like that too. Like,
but it's one thing to have your kid not have to worry about those type of things, but they should also have the knowledge to, maintain or acquire more with what it is they get. Some people just get it and don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? What happens? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just this is how everybody do. No, this is your life, not everyone else's. You know what I mean?
And granted, nobody's going to be born into any ideal circumstance, no matter what your financial status is. It doesn't matter if you're poor or rich. You're still going to have expectations placed upon you by those who brought you into this world.
That's true too. That's true too. Because even those who come into, who are born into money, they have certain.
They have to present
certain packages. This is
not only that, but they have to go to the same schools that their parents did.
Right, you got to follow the same path.
In like the same line of business.
Right, you're literally groomed into.
Because your trust fund, unless you're like somebody who's obscenely wealthy, the trust fund eventually runs out. Mm-hmm. And even if you are somebody who's obscenely wealthy, then the goal is that when you take over whatever is making that family obscenely wealthy, that you continue such obscene wealth.
Right. But yeah, everything comes with, it's something, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just
It's just about like wanting the accolades and stuff.
yeah. That's the original point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like if you made it, if you're paying your bills and whatnot, that's cool. You just and if you. What I was saying about Alex is like Alex here, he has his own house. It's a point of pride for him. But when he talks about owning his own house, he doesn't talk about it like, I don't know why you guys don't own your own house.
Yeah, like I don't belittle people.
Work 2 jobs and sleep 4 hours a night to get your own house.
Yeah, like,
he does.
That's what I'm supposed to do. This is like, this is. I'm not gonna brag about something that should honestly be the goal for everybody, and like just because I maybe got there a little bit faster than some people, but like it's nothing. Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
but
like, that's what I'm supposed to do. Like this is something that as a man I'm supposed to get the money and be the breadwinner and have the shelter and stuff and provide for my family.
Now you're
I'm going straight.
You're going into the gender roles here.
We're straight too far.
You're a little too far. Let's keep it back and just
Okay, where did I go wrong?
Well, when you
you're like as a man,
it's like
oh, sorry, no gender roles.
No gender roles.
I'm the one who has to bring home the bacon. My salary
For myself.
My salary has to be more than my significant other's.
I didn't say that.
No, we don't. I don't want you.
I didn't go there.
You had your choice. You was
you
going
were
down.
going down that path.
I was not.
You had your choice.
Because
What's
the
over here?
feminists were listening and they're like, this chicken ran into the patriarchy.
I can't believe
Man, I'm just trying to save you, sir. It's okay.
Thanks, man.
I don't want to see
I knew where I was going with it.
I know.
I had the fucking big torch. I had a flashlight.
I know.
It wasn't
I know what you mean.
Really, the only thing that we have that we can brag about is our PlayStation 5. So the rest of y'all,
We can
I can belittle you about that.
all you losers still playing on the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Tell me they don't.
He's
have
not
the
talking
phone.
about me having slim. Woohoo!
Yeah, y'all too.
I'm sorry, you got the Slim? Are you on food stamps?
Oh, how dare you? How dare you? I should sell them so I can get a 5. Something you can't do. But on a serious note, though, man, it's just being a grown up, as the Rugrats would say. It comes with its own set of rules that we all just have to learn how to play by. But
be humble,
Yeah, just be humble.
If you did your taxes for the first time ever, you don't need congratulations. Your congratulations is your tax return.
What's that?
It's something that you get for selecting 0 when they're talking about deductibles.
I mean, maybe for you.
If you let them take out the max.
What that mean? That don't mean nothing. When I find that one will be all up in my head. The taxes go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah.
I'm sorry, you owing at the end of the year?
Man, well, who don't owe?
That's facts.
You don't owe, huh?
I don't know.
That'd be a show for later. It's okay.
Yeah,
Stay right there.
Get that tax return,
I don't know nothing about that.
But that's my accolade, though. It's not that I'm bragging. Like, you should get a tax return.
For what? Who gets returns? You get returns?
Yeah, I get returns. It was less this year than it was last year.
My point is
my
that-
pay went up though.
My point
So
is
I
that-
think the
keep
more I
going.
get paid, the less return I'm gonna get.
Keep going. That's what I'm saying. Keep going. See how they do you.
Get back to my poverty wages.
See how they do you.
Yeah, because
You
how long have you been at your job? Like
19 years.
Yeesh.
19 years. I don't even look forward to filing. Single with no kids, there is no joy in filing taxes. I don't care if you put 0. I don't care if you put 0 and have them take extra out every week. There is no joy in filing taxes when you're single with no dependents. Because they look all good, and then when they get done, ding! You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You end up paying them more to do your taxes than you do get back the tax. Like, you know what? That's okay. I mean, just hold on to them. I'll be back next year. We'll try again next year. But
man, you can buy a lottery ticket, maybe. With
with the way gas going, you ain't gonna get no gas. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You okay, Hamlet? Okay, I'll make sure. I had to jump in your stomach. I thought I was gonna have to save a life. I didn't know what was going on.
Ooh,
I'm deceased. I gotta jump in your stomach.
Hey, man, we saving lives over here, man.
You don't want to jump on my stomach. But just,
If you was choking,
all that hot chicken just come up.
that's all right, man. As long as it's out.
Yeah, but there's a little bit more level 2 than
Right.
you wanted, right? There's that level 3 you wanted.
Man.
You're gonna ruin that nice Star Wars hoodie of yours.
It's all right. We got a washing machine.
Some things you can't wash out.
Forever unclean.
Yeah.
That's all right, man. I'll just frame it when you come famous. I'm like, this is the hoodie I wore when I saved his life.
Yeah. Threw up all over.
This has hot chicken and stomach acid residue on there.
Man.
With a little bit of Pepsi Blue. For good measure.
Yeah, it's the stomach acid for me. It's just going to make it worth millions.
I can't deal with y'all. But yeah, man. I mean, we can talk about this topic though. Like,
Yeah, you can talk. This is like a big long. Like, y'all want to get into some real, like, I mean, most of us are just regular folk. Most Americans are regular people, and I'm pretty sure most of you listeners, are just regular people working regular jobs, and there's nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. Most of us do that. But the whole topic is those who feel like, I need to be put on the pedestal because I'm doing regular things. Even people who go into entrepreneurship and work for themselves, who gloat because they're an entrepreneur and work for themselves, as if working a regular 9 to 5 is beneath them. It's like, what kind of person are you? You still gonna, if you get a really successful entrepreneurship, you're gonna have to hire the person that you said, you need somebody to work the piddly 9 to 5 that you said is beneath you. So
I'll tell you, the type
type
of entrepreneur that I really hate is the type of entrepreneur who doesn't understand that like money can be used for something other than making more money. It's like, why would you buy something that's not going to make you more money? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to be entertained.
Now that part, kid. I don't
Make your money work for you, okay? If you're gonna get a PC, you need to be streaming on there and getting those tips from.
Yeah, that's another topic. So
Twitch.
everything does not have to be money motivated. Well, I mean, like, what happened to having a regular fucking house?
Yeah.
What happened there? What happened to people just enjoying doing things just because it brings them joy?
Yeah,
Not because they want to get cashed out. Like, I like playing video games. You know what I mean? Like, I never thought like, ooh, maybe I should do this to make money. I just want to play video games because I enjoy playing video games. I don't want to get paid to play video games. Then it's not a joy anymore because it becomes work.
Those who do like stream online and whatnot, like there's not much difference between them and cam girls. And I'm not trying to shame cam girls, but like when you tip both of them, it does the exact same sound effect.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like, there's different type of hobbies. Like, I feel like there's hobbies that can make you money. There's hobbies that can keep you, like, active physically. There's hobbies that, that can improve your mind,
There's plenty of things you can do out here.
Like, it doesn't have to be money or...
Yeah, everything doesn't have to be money. Like, I'll give you a good example. Like, there are people who fly these very expensive miniature aircraft. Mm-hmm. They cost, like, $10,000 a piece. Like, the radio control ones that run off jet fuel or kerosene, if you will.
Yeah, I saw some of those in Colorado.
Yeah, and they literally, this is something they do in their enjoyment. It's not because, I want to fly this to make money. It's just something a hobby that they picked up that they can afford, and they go do it. It's no different from somebody who likes jogging leisurely. You know what I mean? Ooh, maybe I should get paid to jog. Like, what? If you like doing it, just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you just happen to get paid, that's great. But if you just like doing it, just do it. Stop trying to do things and expect, I just need to figure out a way to make money off this. I should figure out a way to make money off this. It's like, come on, man. If all your life is chasing the coins, then...
I think the lesson here for everybody to take home, if I may...
All right. Well, I'll let you in control of this. Don't let me down.
As an adult, just do your shit right. Do the shit that you gotta do. Work, shower frequently, brush your teeth.
Yeah, that's another thing. People like what accolades for showering and shit.
Use deodorant.
Yeah.
Some people don't wash their legs. I don't know. It's out there. It's out there. It's on the internet. Trust me.
How to say that?
Make your food. And beyond doing that, if you got kids, take care of your kids. Make sure that they grow up. But beyond that, you still also have your own needs. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right?
Right.
Like, if you got hobbies, do your hobbies. You need to have that work-life balance. You need to have your work balance. You need to have your life balance. And you need to just have something there for you that's just for you, okay? We got all different needs that we need in order to be, mentally healthy that we're not necessarily always getting. You know, we need to have like the food, water, shelter. You know, you need that social aspect. You need that own personal aspect because you can't always be socializing.
Right.
So just take care of your shit and make sure that you're fulfilling your other needs. And at the end of the day, whether you die a rich man or a poor man, you know,
Same 6 foot.
as long as you did your shit and you tried to, you know, be pleasant to those around you. I mean, you lived a successful life.
Yeah,
That's tough. It was good. That was good.
Yeah, you do. You gotta live in between, man. You gotta live. You can't be out here just all you care about is money. You know, like when you got here, people all they gonna do is say, "Oh, your job, whatever you need to do." Oh, he worked. They gonna have your stuff on Indeed the day you call out. Oh, he ain't coming in no more. Indeed, post. You know what I mean? Before they had that funeral, before they slide you in the oven and press the button, you know what I mean? They'll be doing interviews for your job. You know, they don't care.
That's facts.
So, you know, it's just learn how to live out here. Like,
Yeah. Life ain't always gonna go our way. I mean, we've all
Never,
seen It's a Wonderful Life. The main character, did life ever go his way once? All he talked about was getting out of that town. And every time he was about to get out of that town, what happened? Life happened and he stayed in the town. Even when he was going to go on his honeymoon, he was still stuck in that town.
Yeah.
But you know what? He did his shit. He had a family. He took care of them. And when the time came around, the town recognized that and they took care of him. And at the end of the day, it's a wonderful life. He wasn't a rich man. He wasn't Mr. Potter. Mr. Potter didn't have a wonderful life.
Nah, he definitely didn't.
Fuck Mr. Potter. I hope he died old and alone.
Mr. Potter.
But anyway,
That's my least favorite movie characters, like Mr. Potter, Mrs. Deagle, and then that's like it.
But yeah, so that was Chuck's Hot Chicken. Once again, to recap, the fries was this is the reevaluation. The fries was a 7. The chicken was an 8. The price was a 5. The service was a 7. We don't like soda cans. We do not like the soda cans.
Yeah, I feel like if they would have had a combo deal and actually had
That would have made
real beverages, that would make the price a little bit more. It felt like you gave them value for your money.
Yeah,
This is like this should be like a door prize.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in. Here's your canned soda. You know,
Yeah, weird.
They don't even sell canned sodas at carnivals. What does that tell you?
Thanks.
Tell you what
That's
they do
right.
sell at carnivals. Buckets of chili cheese fries.
It sounds like they need to sell toilet paper too.
Yeah, like that was
cheese.
buckets.
Just add water, huh? It's space fries.
It's my favorite part of the 4th of July.
Oh,
Really?
Buying a bucket of chili cheese fry from some sweaty dude in a van.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you can have
It's what George
Yeah.
Washington wanted from me when he kicked out those pansy-ass British.
I don't know. I don't think that's what he had
That's what he
envisioned.
had in mind. I think
You know,
he
he
was
was like 7 years ago when we kicked the British out.
that wasn't
It's for Sean Merkel so he can get a
That was-
bucket of
that
chili
was-
cheese
I
fries at a
I don't think that
carnival.
was George.
I don't think that was
I don't
George.
think
I think that was
George's
Sean
excuse.
Merkel and
Yeah, I think that was George.
his interpretation of history.
Right.
But
And Sean Merkel before him. And Sean Merkel before him.
all of history just points to me. I'm the chosen one.
my great grandfather Sean Merkel was there with George Washington, and I was like, yo, we need to make sure we get chili fries.
While they were crossing the Delaware, he was
Yeah.
like, you know what would be good right now? A bucket of chili cheese
Oh,
fries. Just
man.
a
Like
hot
he was
bucket
supposed
of
to cross
chili
Delaware, but
cheese
he got held up making buckets of chili cheese fries.
But yeah, that's Chuck's Hot Chicken. This is Alex, Josh, and Sean. Appreciate you guys for listening. Be sure to get some sunlight, meditate, drink lots of water to increase the serotonin in your brain. Make sure your mental health stays wealthy. And that's all I got. Yeah, you like that? That was good.
There you go.
Yeah, that was good.
Plus two.
Yeah, I got some bars too.
Okay.
But you guys have
So
a great.
call you Kendrick Labar's.
Yeah,
Wow.
be humble.
There you have it.
You guys have a good one. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.
Peace.